Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SUSS Convocation for the class of 2021. Please be seated as the convocation will begin shortly. As the convocation is a formal occasion, we request for all graduates and guests to remain seated throughout the ceremony and all mobile devices to be switched to silent mode. Thank you.
Dear graduates, congratulations on your remarkable achievement. This is a culmination of your hard work over the past few years. The world you are graduating into is very different from the one at the start of your studies. I hope that the time you have spent at SUSS will prepare you to meet the challenges ahead, and that you will continue to keep the community's needs in your heart as you continue in your professional life. On behalf of my colleagues at the S.R. Nathan School of Human Development, I want to say that we are all very proud of you, and we wish you all the very best.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the academic procession and remain standing for the national anthem.
I declare this convocation open for the presentation of graduates for the degrees in human development.
Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Education, Mr. Richard Yu, SUSS Pro-Chancellor, Mrs. Mildred Tan, SUSS Chairman, graduates, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and welcome to SUSS Convocation 2021. Let me begin by thanking Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Education, for your presence as our guest of honor. We are honored to have you here with us today. This year, we graduate 2,593 students, of whom 2,375 have come through with bachelor's degrees, 218 with graduate degrees, 6 of them PhDs, and 27 completing special executive management programs. In addition to the usual demands of university studies, all the graduates have come through the COVID-19 storm and succeeded. So class of 2021, congratulations. SUSS too has been challenged by the pandemic. Nevertheless, the work, the striving goes on, as we must, in our spirited, purposeful way to serve the present and prepare well for the new normal. And we adapt. For example, this year, we held 2 convocation ceremonies, one in April for our 2020 cohort, and then once more now. Quite out of the normal. We must recognize that we are all in the pandemic together, and it is together that we will triumph over the circumstances. The SUSS community continued banding together to give back to society. We launched the Center of Excellence for Social Good to boost capabilities and collaboration in the non-profit sector. Measures were rolled out to support our students during the pandemic, such as our Student Care Fund. And the SUSS Class Giving 2021, a student-led initiative that raises funds to help SUSS students in financial need. The disruptions have affected some of our students mentally, and we have responded and stepped up counseling services, and we intend to do more in the future. We are proud that many amongst our students and alumni started service learning enterprises and initiatives to help the less privileged. Our education will evolve as we expand exposure of our students to escalating issues such as sustainability, inequality, and vulnerability. These will complement existing courses on ethical and critical reasoning, the meaning of work, technology and globalization, cities and crisis, allowing our students to think beyond their professional discipline, better understand serious issues confronting humanity, and work with other professionals to solve complex problems. Our focus on adult education will strengthen as we ramp up collaboration with the Institute for Adult Learning, or IAL, to enable adults to have a more engaging and gainful learning experience. Our focus on entrepreneurship continued with programs for business leaders in collaboration with Enterprise Singapore, and startup challenges for our students through our Alibaba Cloud SUSS Entrepreneurship Program and the SG United Venture Builder programs. And what is the intent of all of this? We want to create not just multiple learning pathways, but also pathways for business creation that will provide future jobs for our people. We want our graduates not just to get a job, but we want them to create jobs for themselves and for others. But let me turn now to our graduates. This is your event. Today, you are finally at the end of your quest for a degree, and we celebrate with you and your families and your supporters. We are always happy at Convocation when we see the fruit of our labor, sending out those whom we have nurtured and prepared for work and life as SUSS graduates. But let us reflect. What type of graduates is SUSS sending out? Let me touch on 3 aspects. You have succeeded despite challenges and the pandemic. It was not easy. You had to attend classes and take exams online, for example. You persevered, overcame, and grew stronger as a student and as a person. You adapted to an uncertain and changing environment, and so I will say to you, well done. My call to you is to be similarly adaptive when you face your future. We don't know the future. More ups and downs, certainly. But you have coped well before, and you can similarly adapt and thrive. Secondly, you have done learning, self-learning, peer learning, integrative learning, the SUSS brand of learning, and doing learning when there were other tempting things to do. Don't let this habit stop. Lifelong learning is a key to navigating a successful career path. Learning about life makes you wiser, more able to deal with people and life circumstances. Real-world issues are often interconnected, and it is essential for you to have multiple perspectives, be open-minded, and interact readily with other professionals. You will find these skills useful throughout your life. A final point, be grateful. Gratitude is one of the values we hope you will carry with you all your life. You were given the opportunity to earn a degree and a means to progress. What can that gratitude do to you? You can better accept others, deal kindly with them, encourage, understand the situations of others, and you can do good. In fact, I urge you, act on the good values you have adopted at SUSS. It is not what you say or hide in your hearts, but what you do that depicts what kind of graduates you are. So, how will we and you measure your success? Is it merely by your academic results? Is it by how successful you will be in your future career? Or how much of a happy life you'll have? Well, some of these in part. I hope your success will be much more about how you will be a conscientious citizen, someone who will give to others and uplift those in need, and who will make a positive contribution to our community. So, what will your success look like? Your own success. With this question, I wish you every success. Thank you very much. It is now my privilege and pleasure to introduce our guest of honor, Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Education. Mr. Chan was appointed Singapore's Minister for Education on 15th of May 2021. He is also Minister in charge of the Public Service since 1st May 2018. Mr. Chan drove Singapore's economic and industrial development as Minister for Trade and Industry, MTI, from May 2018 to May 2021. At MTI, he ratified the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, as well as deepened international cooperation in the digital economy. As Deputy Chairman of the People's Association from October 2015 to May 2021, he oversaw national efforts to foster social cohesion. From May 2015 to May 2018, he was Secretary General of the National Trades Union Congress and expanded the labor movement network to represent all working people in Singapore. Prior to that, he served as Minister for Social and Family Development from 2013 to 2015 and Acting Minister for Community Development, Youth and Sports from 2011 to 2012. And he was also Second Minister for Defense 2013 to 2015 and Minister of State for Information, Communication and the Arts, 2011 and 2012. What in SUSS we will call an all-rounder. So, serving also with the Armed Forces, SAF from 1987 to 2011, Mr. Chan held various appointments including Chief of Army, and he left the SAF to run in the 2011 general elections and was elected Member of Parliament for Tanjong Pagar GRC. An SAF Overseas and President's Scholarship holder, he graduated with first-class honours in economics from Christ's College, Cambridge University, UK. He was also awarded the 1998 Distinguished Master Strategist Award by the US Army Command and General Staff College. In 2005, he completed the Sloan Fellows Program at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology under the Lee Kuan Yew Scholarship. Mr. Chan will now address us.
Mr. Richard Yu, Pro-Chancellor SUSS, SUSS colleagues, class of 2021, parents and guests. A very good morning to all of you present here in SUSS, and for all of you who are joining us online. Congratulations to the class of 2021. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today to share your joy as you celebrate your graduation. And as Prof says, it's certainly well-deserved. As you mark this important milestone, I would like to encourage you to reflect on your experience at SUSS and what you will take with you as you embark on your next season. SUSS, in many ways, can be described as the pathfinder of lifelong learning in Singapore. Your pursuit of learning has not been limited to your pre-employment days. Rather, it is driven by the desire to gain new insights and capabilities, to add value and meaning to your life and to the lives of others. For many of you, you have made the intentional choice to take up study programs here. Some of you have taken time off from your careers. Others have had to juggle multiple commitments while taking on part-time studies. This hunger for learning is evident, and your attitude to embrace learning new skills, gaining new knowledge, and building new capabilities have been inspiration to many. You are a shining example of how learning can take place anywhere, anytime, and from anyone, not limited by age, background, or past experiences. I hope that you will continue to model this passion for lifelong learning in our society. to grow one's fullest potential and experience a deeper appreciation for life. To do this, SUSS must aim to be the most connected university and its alumni and the most connected people. Global and societal trends are moving faster than ever, notwithstanding the impact of COVID-19 situation worldwide. Accelerated trends in economic development, demographic shifts, technology, our environment, and even in education will continue to vastly transform the way we live, learn, work, play, and grow. As we find ourselves having to respond to these complex challenges, I would like to suggest 3 dimensions of connectedness that SUSS and its alumni can achieve. First, be connected to the world and frontier ideas. On our own, we face limitations in resources. But as we look outwards, we can collaborate with global and regional partners and experience a multiplier effect. Technology has enabled us to seamlessly connect with the rest of the world, exchanging ideas and drawing inspirations in real time. Furthermore, as industry academic cycles become shorter and more compressed, ideas can be generated from anywhere, tested and rolled out within short period of times. Observing and reviewing industry practices can also help shape research agendas and teaching curricula, resulting in the activities of work and study becoming more integrated. Staying connected to the latest trends, trials, and thinking will put us in good position to seize opportunities and drive growth at the most opportune moment. This opens up endless possibilities and opportunities for Singapore to anchor ourselves as a key player in the world, whether in governance, technology, or business. This morning, we celebrate the first cohort to complete the Enterprise Leadership for Transformation program. These 14 participants have displayed keenness to learn and acquire practical skills to build enterprise capabilities, to scale up and be set up for greater growth. One of them is Mr. Lim Wei Ye, the director of SKP Private Limited, who shared that the program helped him to hone his leadership skills in interacting with employees from different backgrounds and enable him to lead his company in digital transformation efforts to pursue an internationalization strategy. Today, under Wei Ye's leadership, the company is venturing into Australia with renewed confidence to expand its business overseas. Let me now move on to the second dimension, to be connected to the community. Many of you have done well in getting to where you are today. However, doing well in life must go beyond oneself and have a spillover impact on the rest of our community and our nation. For many of us here, we are here today not just because of our own capabilities and hard work, but because of the support and opportunities given to us by our families, friends, colleagues, and the wider community. It is this spirit of paying it forward that will place our society in good stead for the future. This is our ethos of contributing back to society, to give our future generations an even greater chance of success and to do even better than the preceding generations. This is the Singapore spirit, and this is our definition for success. The majority of you seated here are graduating with a Bachelor of Social Work. The very nature of this course cannot be limited to the classroom, and its true value will now be exemplified in your deeds and actions and in your contributions to society. Among the graduates today is Ms. Amelia Binte Muhammad Ali. Her interest in children's welfare has driven her to mentor and tutor children from low-income families, providing them a progressive way forward through education. Her passion to uplift the lives of children in need has translated into tangible and meaningful actions, which serves as an inspiration to us all. I hope that as you progress, you will stay connected with the community, looking out for ways which you can make a difference by sharing your skills and knowledge to improve the lives of all those around us. Finally, the third dimension of connectedness. To be connected with one another as alumni, students, staff, and friends of SUSS. Your classmates and friends come from all walks of life across different age groups. This is something to celebrate, as each person brings something unique to the table, an experience, an ability, an idea, or a story to tell, or even something as simple as friendship. Leverage the experiences and networks of each other. As leaders and future leaders, you play an instrumental role in shaping companies, institutions, your environment, and people's lives. Keep on learning from one another. Embrace inclusivity in your workplace and social networks. Staying connected will allow you to tap on this growing network of like-minded individuals even as you embark on the next phase of life. Ladies and gentlemen, SUSS, as the youngest autonomous university in Singapore, can distinguish itself not by its size nor by its history, but by becoming the most connected university amongst us all. Most connected to the world and frontier ideas, most connected to the community, and most connected to each other. And as the school continues to make plans for its permanent campus, I hope to see this spirit embodied in the design of the new university campus, enabling SUSS to achieve its purpose of inspiring lifelong learning and transforming ourselves to transform society. I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Pro-Chancellor, may I present the following graduates on whom the degree of Bachelor of Social Work has earlier been conferred. Anissa T. binti Akbar. Cho Shu Peng Natasha. Clarice Lim Shi Min. Lo Jia Yi. Winner of Service Learning Award, Valerie Chan Jia Hui. Wendy Pang De Hui. Yo C. N. Grace. Winner of Service Learning Award, Emilia binti Muhammad Ali. Winner of the KV Value Book Prize in Social Policy and Planning, Chan Yun Kimberly. Qiao Shan Xian. Winner of Service Learning Award, Ching Hui Ru. Clarissa Sim Yen Ling. Winner of Service Learning Award, Felicia Yi Jia Fang. Go Sok Quen Jerlin. Jacqueline Chia Yi Fang. Gerald Lim Kiat Jin. Joy Liu. Kevin Lee Bo Liang. Leong Miao Lin. Lim Hui Min Sandra. Winner of Service Learning Award, M.S. Bhavani. Munawara Binte Sukaimi. Nur Ilia Diana Binte Muhammad Taib. Nuhada Binti Ibrahim. Odilia Teo Mei Ling. Pun Jia Yu. Priscilla Paul Sundaraju. Rachel Ho Pei Yi. Sharifa Shakila binti Sheikh Zainuddin. Winner of Service Learning Award, Sim Yan Ling. Siti Nofaria binti Hasim. Sophia Fu Si Hui. Tan Jia Wei. Tan Chi Ming. Tan Yan Han Rachel. Teng Wei Tian Jacqueline. Tei Tao Ro. Teresa Lai Shu En. Bernice Teo. Winner of Service Learning Award, Brenda Tang Su Chen. Chan Sing Hui. Dala D. Simon. Evelyn Wong Pao Yu. Cassandra Anika Bauzon Carrillo. Caris Lo Jia Yi. Leon Claire. Lim Jian Yi Dorcas. Muhammad Kori bin Muhammad Ali. Nur Asikin binte Norasmi. Nur Eliza binte Muhammad Samsol. Nur Liana binte Muhammad Jamal. Steffi Yang Lin Yen. Teresa Tan Lei Him. Yu Sing Sandra. Abdurrahman bin Abdul Hakim Said. Adriana Angeline Stewart. Aslina, daughter of Muhammad Jabal. Diana Ko Pao Yun. Edwin Lim Yong Hui. Winner of the National Council of Social Service Gold Award, Esther Koo Yu Ling. Gan Chai. Hasria binti Muhammad Halim Abdullah. Hugh Lee Ting. Ignatius, son of Rafael Francis Pereira. Joanne Wong Shi Min. K.S. Vignishan. Ko Hui Ling Joanna. Ko Jia Sheng. Ko Wei Fen Vivian. Keng Yong Travis. Nur Atika binti Khalid.
We shall now present the certificates to the first cohort of graduates of the Enterprise Leadership for Transformation program. These SME owners, successors, and business leaders, though successful in their own right, share a common desire to scale up their enterprise and grow their revenue. They attended the 10-month program mentored by senior industry practitioners, acquiring knowledge and skills to build up their enterprise capability so as to better compete with regional and international players. Their entrepreneurial spirit and never-say-die attitude will help Singapore remain relevant in the global economy, create wealth, and generate quality jobs for Singaporeans. Minister Chan, may I present the following participants who have completed the Enterprise Leadership for Transformation program. Chua Min Yi. Felix Ng Yao Chong. Kang Pui Sing. Kwa Gyok Hui. Lee Kuan Te. Lee Chu Han. Lim Lin. Lim Teck Liang Simon. Lim Wei Yang. Lim Wei Ye. Ng Kuo Han. Sivanesan, son of Kindasamy. Zhang Yaoxian. Minister Chan, we are honored to have you grace the convocation today. On behalf of SUSS, we would like to thank you for presenting certificates to the participants of the Enterprise Leadership for Transformation program. The graduate representative for the S.R. Nathan School of Human Development class of 2021 is Ms. Nur Atika binti Khalid, who graduated with the degree of Bachelor of Social Work. Ms. Nur Atika will now deliver her speech.
Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Education, Mr. Richard Yu, Pro-Chancellor, Mrs. Mildred Tan, Chairman of the Board of Trustees, Professor Cheong Hee Kiat, President of SUSS, distinguished guests, fellow graduates, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Noor Atika Khalid, a graduate from Bachelor of Social Work. It gives me great pleasure to speak in front of all of you today. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate the class of 2021. Congratulations, we have officially graduated. My parents had made a commitment early in my life to instill in me the importance of education, love of learning, dedication, and hard work. Because of their love and sacrifices over the years, I have been able to commit myself towards pursuing lifelong learning, even though money has always been tight. I always find joy and satisfaction in helping others, especially those in need. My previous experience of working in the healthcare sector as a pharmacy technician allowed me to fulfill this joy as I was able to counsel my patients about their medication usage. I was content with my life then, but there was always a calling for me to do more. Hence, it felt natural for me to enroll into SUSS part-time degree in social work and change my career in pursuance of my passion to help others. The choice to enroll into SUSS degree allowed me to attend evening classes to further my studies while working at the same time. It was challenging to juggle university studies, work, and our personal lives all at the same time. I'm sure this may resonate with many of you as we experience our own hardships along the way. Some of us are stretched with juggling multiple roles, which may cause us to feel stressed, anxious, and overwhelmed. The final semester was particularly challenging for me as I was pregnant while juggling internship, work, and studies. COVID was at its peak, and I also experienced the loss of my father. His sudden death impacted me greatly as I found myself struggling to cope with everything that was happening. I managed to pull through this difficult period of my life with the help of my faith, my husband, family members, and friends. They served as a strong emotional support system for me and reminded me of my noble purpose to aid others in their difficulties, even though I was experiencing difficulties of my own. It is inevitable that we will face difficult experiences throughout our lives and even throughout our social work careers. However, we must always remind ourselves of our purpose and why we choose to embark on this challenging but meaningful career in the first place. Our purpose will continue to serve as a motivation for us to keep pushing through every hardship, and we will definitely come out stronger at the end. Today is the day where we acknowledge all of our sacrifices, effort, dedication, and time taken to complete this journey. Today is a celebration, and we should all be proud of ourselves and our journey in SUSS. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the following people for being my pillar of support. To my mother, thank you for always being supportive of my decisions and for being a shining example of the woman I wish to be. To my siblings and my husband, who is sitting there right now, thank you for inspiring me and believing in me. I do not know how I will be able to survive this without all of you. I'm sure each of you present here today will also have many loved ones that you would like to thank. At this juncture, I would like to invite all graduates to please rise and face your loved ones. Please join me in expressing our utmost appreciation to our parents, loved ones, the university, and its dedicated staff for making this day possible for us. Let's give them our warmest round of applause. Please be seated. As I close, once again, my warmest congratulations to the class of 2021. Wishing you all the very best. Thank you. Coming up next is a virtual choir with their rendition of the university song, Onwards and Beyond. This is a collective effort by members of the SUSS Music Interest Group to celebrate this significant milestone, our graduation. Thank you.
Hopes that are kindled with the dreams that we know can come true. We're moving on to face brighter tomorrows. Passions that burn our hearts on fire, goals to achieve. We'll soar on wings, it's onwards and beyond. Our spirits rise to dreams we can achieve. With new pathways to explore, new lessons to be learned. It's upwards, onwards and beyond. We're on a journey, pushing our limits. Our minds and willing hearts to hear the call to serve and grow. Reaching for stars to shape our future destiny. Building on dreams, milestones to reach, we shall succeed. We'll soar on wings, it's onwards and beyond. Our spirits rise to dreams we can achieve. With new pathways to explore, new lessons to be learned. It's onwards, onwards and beyond. Soar on wings, it's onwards and beyond. Our spirits rise to dreams we can achieve. With new pathways to explore, new lessons to be learned. It's onwards, onwards and
I declare this convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until you are called upon to move out of the hall.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be reminded to leave the campus immediately after you leave the hall. We thank you for your cooperation. We'd now like to invite graduates and guests from the red zone and the purple zone. Please follow our ushers to leave the hall. Graduates and guests from the red zone and the purple zone, please follow our ushers to leave the hall.